ZBCN partners with Canton Network. Another massive partnership for ZBCN with Lattice Finance, the first neobank on Canton Network, 50K plus on the waitlist. Lattice Finance, Canton Network. Canton Network is a project that a lot of people are bullish on. The only public blockchain with privacy that works, powering Wall Street and trillions on chain. This is news that I didn't cover in yesterday's video, so I'm definitely doing it, bringing it to you guys in today's video. I wanted to make sure to keep you guys as updated as possible on the project. So the first neobank built on Canton Network. Neobanks, in my opinion, are basically decentralized remittance platforms, which I said in one of my recent videos that remittances and DeFi are really the true use case of crypto, and I think we should really go back to that. So any project that is focused on that, I think will have great success. So for Zebec to partner with Lattice through Canton is just a perfect fit for what Zebec is trying to accomplish or aiming to accomplish, because they've already had users, they already have hundreds of millions in volume, they already have cards that are sent out and people are using on the daily basis. So they already have users. So I should say that they're accomplishing and successfully will accomplish as time progresses to levels of the big stock companies that we see in the stock market. That is the goal, and I have conviction that it can be achieved. Obviously nothing is guaranteed, but I have conviction that ZBCN can achieve the goal that they're set out to be, as as big as some of the tech stocks that we see that are extremely successful, and also as projects that we see like XRP, Solana as well. Even though ZBCN is built on Solana, it could still have massive success and achieve very high valuations as far as market cap goes. You could potentially see a 10 billion to 50 billion ZBCN, if not 100 billion on a long enough time frame, which would put it anywhere from 10 cents to $1 per ZBCN. It's possible. It really is, right? It really depends on your long-term vision, the team continuously building and delivering, and the community staying active and pushing the project forward like they're doing now. You could see that, right? Similar to, like I said, XRP. When it comes to XRP, the XRP army, the community of XRP is like the best in the space, right? Content creators that talk about XRP, the community, the way just how it could keep mindshare and the utility and everything they've built with XRP. ZBCN could be a good rival or as successful or a good partner, right? Similar to how we see just like how we see one of the founders of the ZBCN attending XRP Las Vegas. It could be a great partnership here, or even a friendly rivalry, right? A friendly one. Not one looking for the downfall of the other, but a friendly rivalry, which would be great to see, right? The more successful crypto projects are, the better it is for the space. The more people have life-changing investments and change their lives through the crypto space and the Web 2 outside in the Web 2 space. People that are outside of the crypto bubble won't just look at it as a scam because their coworker or their friend or someone they met at dinner somewhere at the gym, they explain their story, how they invested in a great utility project like ZBCN, great value project, not a meme coin, project with utility value that's delivering in the real world, creating real world value, tapping into multi-trillion-dollar industries, change their life, and that then those same people enter the space and also become successful as well, right? That's what we want to see, more success stories, right? So this marks Zebec's entry into the Canton ecosystem, bringing real-time payments and card infrastructure to institutional-grade blockchain finance. We're excited to begin actively supporting the next phase of compliant on-chain capital markets. You extremely love to see stuff like this, man. This is fantastic. It's a great update. This is a great partnership. Together we'll Together, we'll launch the Lattice card program, the first MasterCard debit card in the Canton ecosystem. So native Canton CC support, stablecoin funding and settlement, custom onboarding for Lattice users, and zero sign-up and no recurring fees. This is purpose built to unlock real world spending across the Canton ecosystem. So that is so great because again, this is what ZBCN is delivering on: remittance platform, instant spending, instant payments, creating those rails where crypto doesn't have to be this complex, complicated thing. It's just something simple where users could buy and sell instantly for basically nothing in fees. I was gonna say for free, but basically nothing in fees, and any age, young, old, etc., could participate in this space and use this space and actually have utility for this space instead of just speculation on whether price goes up or not, right? We need more people use crypto and not just speculation on crypto. ZBCN is accomplishing that, especially with this partnership. So Canton enables privacy preserving, compliant, and scalable settlement for institutions. Zebec brings the real world payment rails. Lattice connects both through a global neobank experience. We look forward to supporting builders, institutions, and users across the growing Canton ecosystem. So a neobank, again, which I explained, you see Canton Network here showing their support as well, Lattice as well. So bullish for this partnership. Neobanks are basically decentralized banking, which is, again, where crypto is headed, right? Like I said, remittance platforms, remittances, buying and selling instantly through crypto. That's basically the gist of what a remittance is. DeFi as well, because with banks, you could only earn up to maybe 2%, 3% interest. With crypto, you could earn up to 5, 10, 15% APR on your investments, right? And obviously maintain that stability with staking, lockup periods. And again, this is what I think corporate investors, institutional TradFi investors are looking for. This is why XRP is so successful, because that is what XRP's goal is, and it's trying to accomplish. But that does not mean, like I said, there can't be a friendly rivalry here or other projects that could also accomplish the similar utility like that with their own exclusive take on it, basically their own exclusive way of delivering remittance platforms. So basically that's what you have with ZBCN. And again, we see how successful XRP is. We see how successful a lot of tech stocks and banking companies are. Neobanks in the future, 5 years, 10 years, on a long enough time frame, will be as successful as these previous financial systems, in my opinion. And having exposure to them now is is one of the smartest things you could do, right? It's one of the best decisions to make, in my opinion, right? Obviously, I'm not perfect. I'm not going to be right all the time, but that's just what I think. And I think it's a great time if you're, investing into ZBCN now. Now be a good time to do so, right? This is Jinx. Spent the last few days deep diving ZBCN, not surface level, not timeline hype. I went through the mechanics, incentives, and long-term structures. Let's just say this one isn't priced in for what it could become. Someone replied, saw the long-term structure. One big happy family. We have Canton, Lattice, ZBCN, and Chainlink as well. I didn't even know the Chainlink partnership existed. They had, it's one of the bullish projects, one of the better projects in the space as far as altcoins go, with utility, right? Not a meme coin, guys. Not a pump and dump. ZBCN, one of the better altcoins in the space. So I think if you have a crypto portfolio, it should definitely be in your portfolio. If you still think crypto is just charts, you're behind. ZBCN just launched the Zebec app. They launched the Zebec app. They launched ZebecNet. They've done so much. This is what happens when builders ignore noise and ship financial weapons instead. Whales don't want community vibes. They want seamless flow, instant transfer rails, capital control, real world executions. That's what today unlocks. Real adoption starts quietly. Price usually reacts later, right? And we just did a deep dive into the Zebec app in the previous video that I just uploaded as well. So make sure you dive into that. Biggest day for ZBCN. The super app is live. And again, just great utility here. If we take a look at the price of ZBCN, the price action right now, 202233 for ZBCN, under 222 million in market cap, 8 million volume up 24%. We're in a great spot right now. And like I said, I think 100,000 ZBCN is a great bet to make. That's $224 right now. Nothing to break the bank, nothing to, put you in a spot if something does go wrong. Because remember, guys, nothing in crypto is guaranteed, so never invest more than you're willing to lose, right? But obviously, the more risk you take, the more return you make, basically. But I'm not going to tell you to overinvest in any project. No matter how great the project is, never going to tell you to overinvest. But, some exposure to a project is better than no exposure, especially if it's a great project like ZBCN that we have here. Again, like I said, you could see 5 to 10 cents per ZBCN. You could see 30 cents. You could see on a long enough time frame, you could see $1 per ZBCN on a long enough time frame, right? But obviously, as we get more bullish, as the market starts to turn around, you take a look at the overall macro of the market right now. Bitcoin having a nice bounce today, up to 69K, up 8% in the past 24 hours. We're still in extreme fear, but just a heads up, right? When you start to see us go from extreme fear to greed, or over here in the green, greed or extreme greed, that'd be a great time to start taking profits, okay? I know it's tough for a lot of people to manage their risk. I've fell victim to that before as myself. But when you see us get over to greed and extreme greed, anywhere in those levels, because we're in extreme fear still now, when you see us get over to greed and extreme greed, it's a good time to take profits. You never go broke taking profits, right? But again, ZBCN in a fantastic spot. The Canton partnership is just absolutely massive. The ZBCN app is live. Ghost right here, they said Zebec has no utility. Just one of many ways it'll be utilized. Tweeting out the Zebec app going live. And again, the Canton partnership with Lattice to, supercharge their remittance platform, the instant payment platforms, and the rails for institutions and enterprise to use crypto. Just again, once again, has been advanced and pushed forward thanks to ZBCN. So as always, guys, none of this is financial advice. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Pick up a ledger or two, guys. You'll see that pop up on screen. I personally use ledger devices. Remember, not your keys, not your crypto. I want you guys to be as safe as possible. So picking up a ledger is a smart bet to make if you just have your crypto in exchanges or, Web3 wallets like MetaMask or Phantom. Definitely secure it with a ledger, right? Subscribe to my Clips channel, which is also in the description. Go watch some videos there, just 2-minute summary videos of all of the content I make. And also join the Discord in the description. It's free to join the Discord. It's free. That's crazy, right? As always, thank you all so much. Like, comment, subscribe. None of this is financial advice, and I'll catch you in the next one.